Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. The honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and salute you brothers teaching in sincerity and in truth. Now, what I'm going to do here is do a quick search on cashless society, which I was meaning to do earlier. Now, a brother had sent me an article. I ain't got the article up, and it was about scrapping of some kind of UK currency thing, pound, or I don't know what it was, but let's see if when we search this, if it's gonna come up. And it's on alternative media. Alright, let's see what we get, because this is pretty much how things are going on the planet Earth. So this is just something you do, you put in cashless and you check out the news. There's other things you can type in. Sometimes things are on alternative media. So it says pro-flight Zambia to adopt cashless payments from November 2025. So this is Zambia, and what you'll find out is a lot of those so-called African nations have got heavy cashless stuff going on in their countries. Okay, some more than the West. There's some countries out there that they're more into the cashless than people know about it, but you wouldn't know about it because you know, they're just, not everything's being shown. And that's why when people think nothing ain't going on, you know, not everything is gonna hit national news. And there's always something going on in the background. They'll always do something go in the background. There's always cooking it up in the background. Now, when Trump did that stable coin thing, that was a big move to where this thing's heading, to where this thing's going. Okay, major move. So, you know, let's carry on. Pro-fight Zambia to adopt cashless payments. So is this some kind of, I don't know what company this is. Pro-fight Zambia has announced it will move to fully cashless payment system from the 1st November 2025, ending cash transactions at all its offices except its headquarters sales office in Lusaka, in line with the Bank of Zambia financial digitization policy and global aviation standards. And they're getting this from financial digitization policy, they're getting that from The shift aims to improve efficiency, increase security and enhance customer experience across its network. Alright, so that's what's going down with that list. So I'm going to come out of this. You can check that out yourself. Well, there's not much to read on it, but so it's a flight service in Zambia. They're going cashless. Fewer than half of UK adults carry a wallet as cash trend grows. So this is what they want. They're putting things like this out there because they're the ones who are phasing the cash out. It's an elite, it's an agenda from the top. Alright, that's what they want. And they got the people using the smartphones to pay for things. So she's paying with the phone, not with cash. Alright, meaning that you already got tricked anyway when the gold standard got took away and that, and then you're running around with receipts, which is fiat currency, paper currency, which is not even real money anyway. It's not real. So the trick's been going on anyway, if you understand. Right. Let's see. The days of always grabbing your wallet before leaving the house may be coming to an end. So this is just the kind of news that you get. And they keep putting it up there. They're always putting it up there, constantly. That's because that's what they want. the mainstream just keeps telling you that cash is going. So you gotta. So wait there. The scripture says, "Be not ignorant of Satan's devices." But you even being ignorant of what the hell's going on. That you're being ignorant to yourself. Let's see. Let's get this. Actually, let me type it in like this. Okay, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. For at least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Ignorant. So check this. Let's go back here. Fear. This was what? 37 hours, 13 hours, 13 hours, 23 recent stuff. And even if it's not recent, they bring it back up because they don't want you to forget about it. Fears grow over cashless society as less than half of people carry physical wallets, report reveals. So what's this? Is this the UK? Is this, where is this? Okay, it's England. Concerns have been raised about technology failures that have left customers exposed across payments, banking and broader services. So they're going to come with a bigger solution. Local crowd, East Ham cash machine giving out double cash. So what's that mean? People were like, see if we can watch this video. Get away from the ad. Alright, it's not happening. Alright, let's go with what we're doing here. Trump. Okay, what's this? AI robot flips Wall Street on its head. You know what? Wait, let me get him. Let's go back here. So, alright, forget the video because now it's frozen that again. Okay, I'm not having no luck with this because it's freezing on the video and you can't scroll even though it's got the thing next to it. Okay, so lot. This is just, but this is what happens. Okay, there's something going on over there. Where is this? For Avenida de Liberdade, Lisbon. Okay. Okay, every video just it freeze frames on everything, and when you can't play it though. Let's go back. Okay, let's try and play it again. Oh shit, man. Okay, and I can't adjust the fucking sound. Alright, this is alright, let's do this. Let's try it one more time. Okay, I'm past it. And it goes back to it, so we're not getting nowhere with that. So something was going on at some cash machine, but I can't see what it was. It says cashless society concerns a survey suggests 48% of people. So that's what's hitting right now, is the same report on different news stations. Cash still rules. Will European casinos ever go cashless? So even the casinos are gonna go digital. Okay. Can Albania really become a cashless society? So they want everywhere cashless. That's what that means. Even check Albania's Prime Minister Edi Rama recently announced an ambitious plan. He wants to make Albania, the world's first cashless society before the decade is out. Okay. So he wants to become cashless by 2030. Agenda 2030 right there. So this is so when you weighing up everything that's going on, it weighs up with the scriptures, with the prophecy of the mark of the beast, right? That you should be up on things, and that's just what it is. Revelation 13:16, and it causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's the mark of the beast, the RFID, implantable chip, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this individual from Albania, right, is that him there? Edi Rama has said the goal of becoming a cashless society is entirely achievable. So that's what he's about. That's what he's trying to push, right? So a 62-year-old says she prefers cash, but they don't care about that. They'll kill people to get what they want. Talking about the elites, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, international bankers, the ones behind all this. Is the cashless society a pipe dream in Albania? When Albania cast off the shackles of communism, dictatorship 35 years ago, it did not have a modern banking and financial system. Things were also slow to progress. So some countries, it's harder to get these things in. Sometimes you got leaders that are not cooperative. The country might be more impoverished, but even these impoverished countries have got cashless tech. That's just, you think that, but they got like smart pays and shit over in them places. Former Albanian finance and economic minister Arben Malaj, warns that any reduction in cash use in Albania would require massive investment in cybersecurity. So, obviously, when they set up this digital prison, every time they're in digital prison, they're gonna need things. They're gonna need things to ensure that it's locked down, so people, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're not talking about these. Okay, right, yeah. I'm gonna do a video on that. There's a look at that. What is the digital prison? The countermeasure medium, which you know what a medium is. That news thing. So they're conjuring, but pretty much it's where you're ruled by tech. You're enslaved and ruled over by the tool, the witchcraft of the elites via tech. Knowledge. Okay. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 66. Now the punishment for getting the mark of the beast. I mean, if you're prepared to make, but they're not packaged like we always say. They're gonna package it like it's look, man, we're stopping crime. This cures cancer. You can walk, you can see, all of that. But that's why the Lord's got it out, is what getting exposed for what it is before it even comes in. So a lot of y'all are gonna know what time it is, and you're still gonna take it. And Revelation 14:8, and they followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she hath made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So basically, if you get that chip, you're going to be nuked up in America. All right, and so let's do this. Let's go here. Cybersecurity expert Bismir Semanaj says that major cyber attacks in recent years show that Albania is not only very exposed, but also doesn't have the necessary architecture to protect critical digital infrastructure. So they got these. So we know what's going to go on. We're not going to go all into this, because none of this matters. We know they're pushing it globally anyway. ATMs are only introduced to Albania in 2004. Yeah, but they got the mark of the beast comes with many things of what things that we've mentioned and how they want to talk about, how they want to get it in. Alright, I'm going to close out, and I'll catch you on the next show.